Okay, if you're looking for something to teach your young guys an off-speed pitch, go with the changeup first. Okay. One, what is a changeup supposed to do? I think you got to get that point across to the pitcher first. It's an off-speed pitch. What are we trying to do? We're trying to take something off our fastball. Okay, depending on the velocity range, okay, it's going to be anywhere between 8 and 10 miles an hour slower than your fastball. Okay, and what you want to try to tell your pitchers, hey, we're just trying to have arm speed action like your fastball. It's going to be a little bit slower, but what we're trying to do to the hitter is try to get his hands forward. Okay, because if a hitter brings it, Cal's going to go in to hit him. If his hands are here and he tries to hit a ball, he's not going to have any power to hit the baseball. Okay? Again, as far as grips, there's a whole bunch of change-up grips out there. Okay? I think one basic grip is a 3-finger grip you can show them. For the real young guys that don't have real big hands yet, okay, I'm just going to grab the ball. You can grab it 4 seams or 2 seams, whatever feels comfortable. But basically, you're just going to get 3 fingers on it, okay? But what you want to make sure is they don't stick it in the back of their palm. You throw a baseball with your fingers, not your hand. Okay, when we start getting a little bit more advanced, we can get into getting 4 fingers involved. Whereas I'll tell the kid, hey, hold your hand out like this. I'm going to stick the ball right in his fingers. So now I'm going to have 2 fingers on the middle of the ball. And I'll use my pinky and my pointer as almost like bookends. And I'll say, hey, how does that feel? I'll tell him, don't put your thumb on the ball yet. How does that feel? That feel all right? Yeah. Okay, now put your thumb on the ball. He puts his thumb on the ball, and if he's got big fingers, you know what? What has he got? He's got a circle change. If he doesn't have big fingers, you still got a change up. Don't force the circle. Okay? Remember, the size of his hand is very important. If he's got small hands, don't force it. It'll come. Those are 2 very basic grips. Now, how do we throw these? Okay? Again, I'm going to be here, coming back, same thing. Okay? My hand is above the ball. I'm behind the ball through my rotation. Okay? The only thing is, when we get here, we want to get back. We're going to be dominant with our hand. We're going to get back on top of that ball, okay, and slightly inside. Not turning it over. That's turning. Once you tell a kid, hey, you got to turn the changeup over, he gets like this, and he starts leading with his wrist. And we want to get here. We want to finish it this way. Okay? And all we're doing is starting a natural motion with his hand. When you throw a baseball, watch my hand. Where does it end up? It ends up this way anyway. You don't throw a baseball like this. Right? So all we're doing is just starting the process a little early. Get here, stay inside, and then just let the natural hand action create the rotation. Again, you can use this drill. Boom. What I'm trying to do, and a lot of times I'll use a visualization, is I'll imagine there's a bucket right in front of him, and for me to finish it, if I were to put a ball in a bucket, I'm going to put it in like that, right? There's a bucket right here. The only way I can put it in the bucket is if I go like this. So that's going to help me visualize so I finish the pitch. Boom. If I do that, I'm going to stay right down there. And also, too, when you're first starting to throw a changeup, again, speed's important, but don't be afraid if he's throwing it too hard. Because I'd rather have him do that in the beginning because that shows me he's throwing it. And then you can adjust the grip to take off velocity.